A card, a crypto card, a crypto wallet card. Today we're going to find out what this is and how you can use and store your crypto using this Tangem card and whether it's secure or not compared to other devices. And here's what we did to test it. Today we'll have a close look at the Tangem crypto wallet cards in order to see how secure and convenient they are for storing our crypto and using it in our everyday transaction life in crypto, for example, in DeFi. But furthermore, you will get a guide on how to safely get started with Tangem cards, and we will even conduct a stress test of the wallet, meaning we will try our best to break it under certain conditions. So the wallet is in the form of plastic cards. There are either 2 or 3 of them in a pack, and let's unpack it and see how they work. So the cards come sealed in a pack, either like this with 3 cards or like, let me show you, like this with 2 cards. And basically let's just open up the seal and see what we've got inside and how you can use it once we've opened it. So let's just tear this one off, throw this away, and open the cards. So they do open like this, which is quite interesting. Or let me show you to the front camera. This is how it looks. And basically we've got the instructions of how to use the Tangem wallet here, and we've got the cards themselves. Let me just try and, here's how we do it. Let me just try and pick them out. So this is a pack of 3 cards, and these are all cards that will be linked to the same wallet. So let me show you how to do this, how to start setting up your cards. So the whole idea behind the product is that we store our crypto on Tangem on this card, and again, it's just a plastic card. Here how thin it is, and it's a real unusual form for a crypto wallet. So in order to start working with it, we first of all need our phone with the NFC in order to download the app. It's called Tangem. You can get it either on App Store or on Google Play, and I already downloaded it, and so I just get into the app. So once I'm there, I can just type or click on scan the card, and basically I will just need to hold the card next to my phone in order for the app to recognize the card. Then I need to accept the terms of usage, and basically next I just create my wallet. That's how simple it is. So I just click on create the wallet, again hold the card near my phone in order for it to be recognized, and basically next let's just see what it asks me to do. Now it asks me to add backup cards. Now depending on how many cards we've got in the pack, we can either have 1 backup card or 2 backup cards. Here is a pack with 2 extra backup cards, and so we just click on backup now, because this will be important, because if we lose our first card, we have always 2 or 1 different other cards to back up our wallet and to get access to our crypto. So let's do this. We click on backup card, just bring the card to our wallet again, scan it, and I think we will need to add another backup card right here. Let's do this too. Adding the cards, and here we go. I think these are just our 3 cards. Yeah, they show up here on the screen, and basically we need to finalize our backup process just now. So we continue, and we need to type in an access code. So the access code is really important, because this way only we can access our wallet. And let's just keep it really simple: 1 2 3 4 5 6. Of course, I would recommend setting up a better access code, but we'll just set up like this for the simplicity of the video, because we want to use the card later on to show you how it works. And basically now we press on continue and just repeat our access code for the second time and click on submit. And right now we just need to re-verify our cards, as I understand. So we just scan our primary card. This was the last one here, and we need to hold it for 15 seconds. So we just skip this on the video and come back in 10 seconds. So here it's done right now, and so let's just skip this here, and now we need to scan all the other cards. So I'm going to do this right now, and the app feels really convenient. So it has this nice vibrations at every second. Oh, that's a different card. Let's pick another one, and basically lets you know once it's finished, once it's done. I really like using it as of right now. So this was our second card, and now let's do this with our last third card, or the second backup card. Just type on scan it, and basically just place our phone on top of the card. This way it will also work just like this, fine. And we'll be back once we're finished with our last card to set up our wallet and the next steps. So here it's done as well, and basically now we can go on and set up our wallet, as I understand it. So we can allow it to use our Face ID. We won't do this right now. We just press on don't allow, and basically we can continue to our wallet, and now we can already start working with our crypto, meaning receiving the crypto and basically sending it, or interacting with different DApps like DEXs, lending services, bridges. So basically we have all our crypto functions basically in one place, in one app. So we're finished with setting up our wallet, and of course Bitcoin and Ethereum are not the only coins we can use here, because we can click on manage tokens, and we can also work, like for example with Tether, USDC, or even other chains like BNB, Binance Smart Chain also will be here somewhere. We can work with Dogecoin, Cardano, and many other chains. We'll come back to this in a second, but first of all, let's take another closer look at the card and how this actually works as a wallet. So being this the entire crypto wallet, being basically just a card, we can note out two massive advantages of the Tangem card right off the bat. So first of all, it's basically, a card. It's not even a device. It doesn't have any USB or other ports which we can use to plug it in somewhere or charge it. So number one thing is we don't ever need to charge it, meaning we can always use it on our phone without previously charging it, so we don't need to worry about our accessibility of our crypto. We just place it here like NFC, and we are off and ready to start using it. Now the second thing is we don't even have Bluetooth here, because sometimes we might struggle or have connection issues with Bluetooth and our device, our phone. So this card works with NFC. Of course your phone needs to have NFC in order to work with Tangem, but nevertheless you've just seen how fast and quickly it connects to our phone, and basically that's a massive plus on the pro side. So these cards come actually with built-in chips right in them, which act like as a way of storing our private keys right on these cards. And this is the most essential part of any given crypto wallet, because be it Tangem, Ledger, or Trezor, you need to store our private keys somewhere. They're stored on the chip. And the thing here with Tangem is that it's built with an EAL6+ certification on this chip, which is responsible basically for the security of our assets. And that's even higher than security given to Ledger or Trezor for their chips. So the chips here are really secure. So in order to start working with the card and actually receive crypto to this card, we need just to enter our app and basically fetch our wallet address. And let's do this right now. Basically fill our crypto card up with crypto, make some transactions, maybe make some DeFi interactions using Wallet Connect right here on Tangem, and basically see how it works, how convenient this is. So now let's get to the app and see what we can do here. So here we see that we have three cards, three basically backup cards. Here we see different tokens which can be added or transferred to the coin, to the wallet. And here if we click on manage tokens, we can even add some more crypto here. So here we can see we've got BNB, we've got Dogecoin, Cardano, Polygon. What else? We've got Polkadot even on the main chain. That's really good. We've got Litecoin, we've got Solana, Tron, we've got Avalanche, we've got, of course, even all the tokens which come on the networks. They can also be stored here. We've got Cosmos, but Cosmos is actually stored right now, not on the main chain, but I think it will be added later. We've got Stellar, we've got Chronos, we've got Near Protocol. So basically we've got almost all the chains which are actually possible here on the main chain, and this is really important. This is really great as well. But let's click again on manage tokens and add Binance Smart Chain on here, so we can use to fill it up and see how it works. So here it is. We just click on BNB and we select BNB Smart Chain. So basically Binance Smart Chain, which is used to build other DApps, which is used in DeFi. We just add this, and now we can click on Save Changes. And because we want to use USDT here as well, let's just click Tether and also enable it on Binance Smart Chain, so BIP20 as well, and Save Changes. And now look how it works. So now in order to receive our BNBs to pay for gas on the wallet, we just click on BNB Smart Chain and we just copy the address, and I'll just send it over to my computer in order to send, basically fill it up from MetaMask or some different wallet, and just see how fast it goes. So I've just copied this. Now it's copied on my laptop, so I can go to MetaMask, open my Binance Smart Chain account. It's already opened. I'll just go to BNB because the gas token will be the most important one to make the transactions. Now I'll just click on send, and basically let it just be not just max, but let's just send 0.3 BNB. That should be more than enough. So we just click next and click on accept and just send all the BNBs. So let's see how much time it takes for them to be transferred, because we just transferred them right now. It shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes, and just let's wait a couple of seconds. Actually, we don't even need to wait, because as you can see here, our BNB coins BNBs are already on our wallet, $78 right here, and now we can start working with them. Now we've got several options what we can do next. Either we can fill up our wallet with even more crypto. I've just showed you how it works. So you just click on any crypto you want, you click on copy address and basically just send the crypto there. Or we can even transfer the crypto from our wallet or use DeFi apps, which we will come back to in just a few minutes. So in order to send our crypto, I'll just show you simply how it works. We just click on send. I've already copied the address before of my other wallet I want to send it to. So just paste the address here, and so let's just send 0.1 BNB back to the other wallet. The fees calculated, and now I just click on send, and now I need to enter my passcode to verify the transactions in case my card got lost, so I don't just the money won't be wasted or lost. Then it just take the card, scan it, and it says transaction was being successfully signed, and actually the funds have been sent. So they're off my Tangem wallet right now. This is how fast it goes, this is how easy and convenient it goes, and basically having your mobile phone always basically in your hands is something really great when you own cards like this. But only receiving and sending our crypto from and to the wallet is kind of boring, because crypto got more advanced than this, because we have different DEXs, like for example Uniswap, or for example 1inch and other ones. So we want to interact with them, because in order to earn from crypto, we don't just need to buy coins, we also need to trade them to convert the coins from one coin into a different one. So let me just show you how to do it with the Tangem wallet. So basically we click on the three dots here, we've got the wallet connect option here, and this enables us to connect our wallet to different DApps right using our laptop, for example. So we can click here on plus, click on allow, on OK. Now we can see our camera, and basically we need to press on connect wallet on any given DApp website where we want to. We need to search for wallet connect, as you can see here on my screen, and then we just scan the QR code in order to basically make a session with this website. So we can press on start. First of all, let's we'll click on select wallet, we will select BNB Smart Chain, and now it started. Now we're connected to 1inch DApp, as you can see, and now we can trade using 1inch, but our funds are here on our Tangem card, but we'll trade right here. So what I want to do is trade a little bit of BNB, like for example another 0.1 BNB for USDT, just to show you how simple it is. And basically just click on swap, and then we sign the transaction. I think it needs to be signed again on our device. Yeah, we need to sign it here. Let me show you. Here, this is how it looks like. We sign the transaction, we enter our password again, because for every transaction we need to enter our password. So we just press on continue, and basically again scan our card right here. Yep, it works like this, and perfectly fine. Our transaction goes through, or should go through, in approximately just a couple of seconds. Actually, no, we first need to confirm our swap again. So we click on confirm our swap, and then we just click on sign and send. Again, we just press in or type in our access code, scan the card once more, because first of all we're approving the smart contract in order to interact with it in the first place, and now we're just making the transaction. So let me just take the card, hold it up against my phone, and basically here it's done. It's all finished, so we can just click on OK, and we can view our transaction on Binance Smart Chain Scan if we want to, but that's actually not something we want to do, because we can go back to details. On our laptop we see that BNB was swapped indeed to USDT. We can go back to our wallet and basically refresh this. We see that our balance got lower, because we were sending out a portion of BNB back to the other wallet, and basically the transaction should go through any second. Now as you can see, it did, because we've got $25 in BNB token, and we've got $26 in the Tether token as of right now on our wallet. And this is how simple it is to basically interact right from our phone with different DApps. We just need to scan the QR code, which takes literally 1 or 2 seconds, and then after this we can do all our financial activities in crypto using this card, using our phone and our laptop if we want to. So that's how easy it is to create a wallet using Tangem and actually use it on different DeFi services, or just use it as a wallet itself to store crypto. And again, I would like to mention that there is actually a seed phrase in the wallet itself right on the chip, acting as basically the private key to our crypto, so it's stored securely, but it's right on the chip itself, and there is no actually way we can access or write the seed phrase down, no way you can see this. And there are some pros and cons to this situation, because technically you own a private key, there's just no way you can look at it or write it down, and we'll get to the pros and cons in literally a couple of minutes after conducting the stress test of the card to see how much it can handle. So now before we move on to the stress test, let's first sum up the wallet's functionality, because first of all, as you've just seen, Tangem is a multi-chain wallet which lets you store thousands of cryptocurrencies, coins and tokens right on this card. Also, using the wallet connect functionality, we can connect to literally any DApp we want, so be it a DEX, be it a cryptocurrency bridge or a lending service, or even something other like a yield aggregator. We can always do this in the DeFi space, so we can connect using wallet connect to literally any DeFi app we want, and basically use this functionality as we want. Now also, just a reminder, all the keys are stored in the card, but there is no way to extract them or write them down. So of course it's very important that the card doesn't break, that it doesn't get lost, and that it does or can handle some stress, like for example bending the card. So now let's conduct a stress test of the card to see how durable it actually is and how secure it is in terms of breaking it. So the first thing we want to see in our stress test to conduct here is test the durability of the card, because you might bend it, you might break it, you might put it in the wallet and sit in it, or you might have it in your pocket and sit in it, or maybe have some different other things happen to it. So let's just try to bend it first, like first of all in a careful way, like this. Let's bend the card on the other side as well, like this. So this is how it looks like right now. And now let's take our phone, open the Tangem app and try to scan the card like this. Scan the card. Yes, it sees it immediately. And now let's try to type in the passcode of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Press and continue, scan the card again, and it should actually work because it might be, or it should be bend proof. Yeah, we still have the $51 we've just transferred here, and it works perfectly fine. Let's try and bend it even further, like bend it like really hard like this. And on the other side as well. Let's just do this like this. So I think this is the most worst case scenario of how you can bend it. Let's just unbend it back, close the Tangem app again, open it just to scan the card and see how it works. Let's do this like this, scan the card. And the code is again, the card is scanning perfectly well. Let's just one more time type in the code to see that everything works perfectly fine. And here we go. Yep, everything works perfectly fine. Our crypto is still on here. So this means the card is perfectly bend proof. Now for the second stress test, what I want to do is actually move my laptop aside, because here I've got 2 glasses of water. That's just clean tap water I filled the glasses with, and we're going to try to drown and freeze the cards in this glasses. So what we're going to do is, here is one card that's actually working perfectly fine. We've just unpacked it and we'll just place it in the glass of water just like this. Now this card will be actually just in the water for 24 hours for just today. We'll take it out tomorrow, and then we take this card that we already tried to bend, to break, to do all kinds of things with it. We'll also just try to throw it inside, and this card already, which was a little bit damaged, which was banned and stuff, we will try to freeze it and see if it survives, because if it does, these cards can be stored in all types of different places, where there's water, where there's ice, where it's frozen, and that makes the card even more secure if they survive it. So let's see this. And also, while this card is just hanging out there in the water, the other one will be soon freezing in the freezer. We're gonna get out and shoot some of the other cards we have here, using some rifles, using some handguns, just to see if they pass the bending test. Maybe they will also pass the shooting test. So let's have a look at this. So the next step is shooting the cards. We've got 2 over here, 1 over there. Let's just see that they work. Yeah, it does work. The other one works also perfectly fine, just trust me. And now we want to see how long they will work after we shoot them. Headshot. So our first card was damaged quite a bit, so there's a chip inside there. Let's just see if it still works, if this chip is still intact, if it even works right now. So here's our second card. We shot it a little less, we damaged it a little less. Let's just put our phone right there. Alright, no, so this is the middle part here where the chip is. You're not supposed to shoot it or put any holes there. So now we've waited some time for a while, and the card in the ice has obviously frozen. It's in there. I don't know how I'm going to get it out as of right now. And the other card is basically in water, has been there ever since. And let's start with the simple one. Just take it out there and basically look if it's still able to work. Just let me pick out the card, basically open the Tangem app, scan the card, and we'll just do it like this. And it works perfectly fine. Now the only thing we've got to do is type in our passcode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, press and continue, and let me try doing it like this, whether it works. And it should work because I feel it vibrated. Yeah, awesome. So the card is still intact and everything's fine. If we keep it in water, nothing will happen. As we see, our balance is still $51. So all the crypto that we had there is previously there and it's fully intact. So now we can remove this and just try to get the card out of the ice. And once it's done, I'll be right back to you. Alright, so it did unfreeze. I did put some warm water on top of it. So let's take out the card. Here it is, and it's still the same bent card that we were bending previously to see at the first test. And now let's place this also on this table, open the Tangem app, scan the card again, and look what will happen. And the card again works perfectly fine. Let's again type in the passcode 123456, and it's the same card that should be having also these $50 worth of crypto on it. So yeah, works perfectly fine. It did unlock, and as we see, the ice, the card can be frozen, the card can be put in water, so everything is just fine. So the results are actually really great, because I don't know lots of other hardware wallets that will withstand water, will withstand ice just like this, will withstand crushing the wallet, the hardware wallet like this. So Tangem is really simply secure. And now let's move on to other tests. So now let's imagine that we've lost our card by accident and somebody picks it up and finds it. But the good thing is he will still don't have access to our cryptocurrency, because he does not know the access code to our cryptocurrency to unlock our crypto and our wallet. And so we always have a reserve card, so we don't have to panic as well, which we can always take, place it next to our phone, type in the access code, and as we remember, it was 123456, and just place it again next to the phone. And that's it. Our wallet is unlocked. So all in all, in my opinion, the card did really good in this stress test, and of course it's not something that's meant to be shot at, and that's something we did just more for fun. But you can bend it as much as you want. You can sit in it, for example. The card is also water resistant, and it can be even frozen, so maybe you can come up with some different places you can store the card, which is really not obvious. And again, it's secured by a password you can set up yourself to make it even more safer in terms of storing your crypto. So in terms of durability, especially the fact that you don't need to charge the card and it has no ports or cables that can break, it's really good. So now there's only one thing we need to discuss, and that's the lack of the seed phrase that we can note down or write down for ourselves. Is it more good or is it more bad? So first of all, let's consider the overall design and see the whole picture of how the card is meant to be actually used. So the card is basically plastic with a very secure chip inside that allows to transport the card more conveniently. So no one actually knows that it's a crypto card and there's crypto inside and that it's a crypto wallet, and basically that makes you able to store the card even like in places like the freezer, for example, or some watery places. So these are some other advantages of the card and its form factor. Now the next thing is, because we have lots of these cards coming right in one pack, we've got multiple copies of them secured by our own passwords, we can have multiple copies of our wallet at different places and people we know and we trust, which is also quite good. Like for example, if the whole house replaced burns down with your card or with your any other crypto wallet, that won't be as good. If you have multiple of these, you have a chance to back up your wallet, or basically to restore it after you have backed it up on the very start. Also, you might wonder that if the keys are right on the card and the only way you can access them is from the app from Tangem, what will happen if the app, for example, gets removed, like from the stores, App Store and Play Store? Like if they get removed completely, we can't download them or get access to the app. Well, then the crypto is still safe, because the app can be also downloaded directly from GitHub, and Tangem is completely open source, with the code being available to anyone free to use it, and it's very secure in this term as well. Also, as an interesting use case of the card, you can actually hand it out physically to someone, like just give the card or give all the packs of 3 or 2 cards to another person, and basically this way you can make some off-chain transactions by just handing the cards to other person and basically transferring the crypto in this way. Like let's say there will be 1 Bitcoin on this card, I'll just give it to you, and that's a transaction, but off-chain. So actually nobody knows except the 2 people that the transaction has been made. And basically, if you want to do this way, you just need to buy a pack of these cards, basically give all the cards, refill crypto on these cards, and basically give all the cards and the password to the other person you want to make the off-chain transaction with. And by giving out all the cards to the other person, basically making the off-chain transaction, there will be no way to restore the crypto, or if someone would hand the cards to us, there will be no way to restore the crypto for him, obviously because he cannot note down the seed phrase and he doesn't have it on his own. So all the crypto will then belong to us or to the person who has the cards. Now, the lack of the seed phrase can be both a pro and a con, depending on how we want to use our wallets or how we're used to using it. Because a big pro is that our seed phrase cannot be stolen at all, because giving all these lots of hacks of the wallets and phishing attacks, for example, that happened on Ledger previously last year, that's a big pro, because something that doesn't exist cannot be even stolen. So we don't need to at least worry about our seed phrase that someone else compromises it, for example. That's a big pro for me, another headache away. Because in order to restore crypto, even if something happens to one of our cards, we can just use a second or a third one. But here's again the con. If we lose all of our cards, so the whole pack, there's literally no single imaginable way to restore our assets. So keep at least one copy of your card in a place you can definitely trust and get access to in any time you need. All in all, the card is really easy and convenient to use, and I was really impressed by its quality as of the card itself, so also from the app, which is really user-friendly. So if you're looking for a non-custodial cold crypto wallet, Tangem will suit both as a starter wallet, but also as an extra wallet for further diversity of your assets, so you don't store everything in one place, and that's how, for example, I do it. So I'll leave you a link to Tangem down below in the description that you can order it, and you will get also a little promo code down there also in the description. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the stress test. Maybe we did too much out there, but again, we just wanted to make it interesting for you, and again, show the basically the usage of the cards, how you can use it. So we'll see each other in the next videos. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.